You don't know what a workplace is or anything. You have to get that experience before you finish your course. You have to learn to sit in a place for 8 hours. If you plan weeks in advance, try and travel. அதே friends groupலயே தமிழ் groupலயே அப்படியே உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருக்காதீங்க. ஒருவேளை வேலை கிடைக்கல, ஜாப் லேண்ட் ஆகல, வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. பட் அதுக்குன்னு ஃபுல் டைம் வந்துட்டு நான் போயிட்டு பார்ட் டைம் பண்ண போறேன். Be ready to fail. You will fail. In the next 1 year, you will fail. Be AI literate. Don't sit in that everybody is sad and everybody is despondent and the mood. So this 1 year is not just about you getting a degree. It is about you part time பண்ணலாம், 20 hours பண்ணலாம், அதெல்லாம் main important. I'm not saying no to that, but try and do as many. So UK la vande interviews are not just your technical qualifications. It is about you as a person, about your gender. So for the freshers, the people, there are a few people who come directly from your engineering degrees or postgraduate degrees. You have a lot more to do. So throughout the 1 year course that you're going to be doing, that is the reason why you're here. Right? You don't have any other experience. Maybe you would have done some internships, but you wouldn't have worked. So you don't know what a workplace is or anything. You have to get that experience before you finish your course. So part time பண்ணலாம், 20 hours பண்ணலாம், அதெல்லாம் main important. I'm not saying no to that, but try and do as many internships in your universities themselves. Universities offer a lot of jobs, a lot of placements. Might be boring, but you have to learn to sit in a place for 8 hours, which is a very important thing. நிறைய பேருக்கு அந்த skill இருக்காது. How many from Satyabama? Anybody from St. Joseph's or any of the strict colleges, Panimalar, all of this? அங்கறதெல்லாம் வந்திருந்தீங்கன்னா you have a skill. Even though those colleges are very strict, they teach you how to sit in a place for 8 hours. It's a very important skill. இங்கே 8 மணி நேரம் நீங்கள் உட்கார்றது it is not easy. எனக்கு தெரியும் how difficult it is. அது இப்போ ஒர்க் ஃப்ரம் ஹோம் வந்த பிறகு even worse. We work for 15-16 hours without getting up. It is the truth. நீங்கள் ஒர்க் ஃப்ரம் ஹோமை பற்றி எவ்வளோ நெகட்டிவ் ஒப்பீனியன்ஸ் இருந்தாலும் that is the truth. So people who come new, please make sure that you get that experience before you finish. அதுக்கப்புறம் it gets difficult because you will come under pressure and all of that. So interviews, and then one point I will finish, Vijay, promise, or you can give me a sign when it is too long. Interviews, the interviews that we conduct, you answer the exam question. I don't know if you understand what I mean. What is the biggest challenge you faced in your professional career? Generally, you always pick up or particular incident நடந்தது, இதை நான் இப்படி சால்வ் பண்ணேன். We expect you to do that. What we are asking is your approach. உங்களுடைய holistic-ஆ உங்க லைஃப்ல என்ன ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தனா எப்படி சால்வ் பண்ண, rather than that one instance. That's just a very it's a silly example, but it's true. So interviewsல ஒன்னு be punctual, be dressed professionally, and behave professionally. Very simple things, but it doesn't happen. That's why I'm telling you. But more importantly, subject matter நீங்க படிக்கும்போது, and it's a real example. ஒரு ரீசெண்டாக நடந்த ஒரு கேஸ், சைபர் செக்யூரிட்டி. அந்த கேண்டிடேட் சைபர் செக்யூரிட்டியில் என்னென்ன படிக்கணுமோ எல்லாம் படிச்சுட்டு வந்தார். ஆல் த டெக்னிக்கல் டூல்ஸ் அண்ட் வாட் ஹேப்பன்ஸ், this. The question was, what do you think happened with the recent Marks and Spencer's cyber attack? The person didn't even know that a cyber attack happened, right? It might sound silly, but it is true. It's real, and he couldn't get through because postgraduate degree இருக்கு, எல்லா டூல்ஸ்லையும் சர்டிஃபிகேஷன் இருக்கு. He says he has experience, பட் ஆனால் ஒரு அட்டாக் நடந்திருக்கு, அந்த அட்டாக் பற்றி எதுவும் தெரியல. ஸோ யூகேல interviews are not just your technical qualifications. It is about you as a person, about your general knowledge. அந்த ஃபீல்டில் how much do you know? So one other point, right? How many of you feel the whole weather and in the cold compared to Chennai and wherever? You think it doesn't affect you, it will affect you. as you come into the winter months. So be prepared for that. You will feel despondent, you will feel sad, hope, all of this will come. What happens then is, to Vijay's point, drinks and everything else will start. You have to enjoy yourself, right? So absolutely no issues with that. But try and surround yourselves with happy people. Try and surround yourselves with people who can actually uplift you. Don't sit in that, everybody is sad and everybody is despondent, and the mood அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். ரெண்டாவது, try and travel. இந்த ஊரில் வந்து you can travel cheap if you plan weeks in advance. If you plan weeks in advance, try and travel. அதே ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் குரூப்லேயே தமிழ் குரூப்லேயே அப்படியே உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்காதுங்க. Try and explore cultures, speak to people, நல்லா travel பண்ணுங்க. And more importantly, in the country, people don't take things to heart that easily. Traffic jam la evlo sanda nadakudhu enakku theriyum India, because every month I am in Chennai or Bangalore. Inga nobody bothers about those things. Traffic, yeah, it's traffic. Train cancellation. Yeah, enakku nadakudhu. Why is it happening to me? What idella inga yarum panna maatanga. So it's a very, very, very different way of life. And it's a very good way of life. At least that is what I feel. I don't think I'm bigging up Britain a lot. It has its problems, it has its faults, absolutely. But you're all here now. So you have to see the positive side. So Roger Federer, how many people know Roger Federer? Everybody, hopefully. One of the greatest tennis players. He gave a really good speech, Stanford. I think it's on YouTube. He actually said he has won the most number of titles than anybody. But he actually lost more games than he won. Obviously won more sets, but he lost more games. He said, I lost more points and games. So you're going to lose quite a lot, and don't think this is coming across negative. This is a very positive message. Be ready to fail. You will fail. In the next over 1 year, you will fail continuously before you start succeeding. So don't think, this was last year experience, interacting with some of the students who came last year. There is one person here who I'm fairly certain you are going to speak, right? Yes. You should listen to her. My wife and I were here last time, and she was actually not well. And she was so despondent, I remember. I actually told my wife, when the ponnu nalla varum nee vena paathite iru. So, inga irukravangaloda examples, see, we are here, we've done it, and Shiva sir will speak. He will talk about the educational side. We have done it, we've been here for 25 years. So it's easy for us to say. But we all started there. So, rather than listen to what everything I have said in the last 10-15 minutes, try and speak to the new students who came in the last 2 years and have succeeded. And if you don't succeed, that is perfectly fine. You haven't failed in anything. Right? ஒரு வேலை கிடைக்கல, ஜாப் லேண்ட் ஆகல, வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. பட் அதுக்குன்னு ஃபுல் டைம் நான் போயிட்டு பார்ட் டைம் பண்ண போறேன்னா then you lose your focus. விஜய் சொன்ன மாதிரி. So keep trying. It will all happen fine. So do not lose hope. But be ready to fail, because that is what is going to lead you to success. So I've changed the tack a little bit this time rather than last time. Last time it was very focused. But in the way I realize there's a lot of people who come. You want to succeed. எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு விஜய் சொன்ன மாதிரி I've not met one student who's come here just for the heck of it. நான் வந்துட்டு ஒரு 1 year let me enjoy and I'll go back. We've all come here to set our lives up. But it is not the be all and end all of it. Placement இருக்கும். I think என்னுடைய யூடியூப் வீடியோ லாஸ்ட் வீக் ரிலீஸ் பண்ணது. How many people saw? So few people எனக்கு கமெண்ட் பண்ணாங்க லிங்க்டின்ல. நான் உங்ககிட்ட கூட சொல்ல, ரொம்ப நெகட்டிவாக இருந்தீங்க நீங்கள் ஐடி இண்டஸ்ட்ரி பற்றி ரொம்ப நெகட்டிவாக இருந்தீங்க. that is the truth. இந்த நெகட்டிவாக இருக்கு. There are so many wars. There is Trump who's causing havoc to business. ஒரு 1.5 வருஷம் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்லோவாக தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ ஏஐ தான் லாஸ்ட் டாபிக். ஏஐ நிறைய பேர் ஏஐ இல்லாமல் முடிக்க முடியாது. நீங்கள் எந்த இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் இருந்தாலும் பி ஏஐ லிட்ரேட். நீங்கள் அதுக்குன்ட்டு எல்லாத்தையுமே ஏஐயில் பண்ணோன்னு யோசிக்க வேண்டாம். அது ஐடியாக இருக்கட்டும், ட்ரை அண்ட் யூஸ் யுவர் காமன் ஏஐ டூல்ஸ். பி ஏஐ லிட்ரேட். நீங்கள் ஏஐ லிட்ரேட்டாக இல்லாமல் எந்த இன்டர்வியூக்கும் போக முடியாது. ஏன்னா அது இட் இஸ் ஆல்மோஸ்ட் லைக் a question that you have to be asked. What have you done in AI? What do you know about AI? அந்த மார்க்ஸ் அண்ட் ஸ்பென்சர்ஸ் கேஸ் மாதிரி, எனக்கு ஏஐ பற்றி எதுவும் தெரியாது, நான் எந்த டூலும் யூஸ் பண்ணலன்னா people will not accept it. So this 1 year is not just about you getting a degree. It is about you visiting the UK as much as possible, knowing the culture, enjoying the weather. Winter is nice. It sounds a little bit bleak and all. Winter is actually a very beautiful time. Summer varum, spring varum, you will see all 4 seasons there. So, good luck to all of you. I'm here all day and I think we have round tables and all of that. But என்னுடைய எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸோட ஐ ஆக்சுவலி பிலீவ் இப்போ இந்த லாஸ்ட் ஒரு 4-5 இயர்ஸில் வந்து சக்சீட் ஆன மணிமுத்து ஜியர், தீபிகா ஜியர், இவங்ககிட்டலாம் பேசுங்க. அவங்களுடைய எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸஸ் என்னன்றது வந்து உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ.